საშინაო სკოლის გაკვეთილებს წარმოგიდგენთ კომპანია Silknet.
Hello, today we shall speak about second conditional. Let's open pupil's book at page 105 and look at Mrs. Swift is telling us something. These plants have light. They are growing. If they didn't have light, they wouldn't grow. Now, please pay attention. We're talking about something that doesn't happen actually. These plants have light, they are growing. But if they didn't have, they have light, but if they didn't have, of course they wouldn't grow. It is called second conditional. ქართულად ეწოდება მეორე პირობითი წინადადება. პირობითი იმიტომ ქვია რომ არის პირობა მოცემული. The conditional is they don't have light. If they have light, but if they didn't have light, they wouldn't grow. რომ არ ქონდეთ სინათლე, მათ აქვთ სინათლე და იზრდებიან. რომ არ ქონდეთ სინათლე, მაშინ არ გაიზრდებოდნენ. And we use past tense and then we use will in the past, would. If you remember, we had first conditional sentence. We learned about first conditional, which was if you ring, I will come, or if you tell me what to do, I will do it. Kond ვისწავლეთ ჩვენ პირველი პირობითი წინადადება და პირობა იყო ესეთი: თუ დამირეკავ, მოვალ, თუ მეტყვი რა გავაკეთო, გავაკეთებ. But we learned that we shouldn't use future tense after if you remember. გახსოვთ ალბათ რომ if-ის შემდეგ არ შეიძლებოდა მომავალი დროს გამოყენება. აქ გვაქვს შემდეგნაირად. აქ ვიყენებთ წარსულ დროს. წარსულს და მომავალს წარსულში. If they didn't have light, they would. იქ პირობა იყო ესეთი: შეიძლება დამირეკო, შეიძლება არ დამირეკო. აქ არარეალურია პირობა, არ არის ეს და ჩვენ ვიძახით არა აქვს სინათლე, რომ ქონოდა სინათლე მცენარეს, მაშინ გაიზრდებოდა. Let's go on reading examples and maybe you will understand it better. In deep oceans there is not any light. ოკეანეში წყალი სინათლე არ არის. If you dived very deep, you wouldn't find any plants. რომ ჩაყვინთო ძალიან სიღრმეში ღრმად, ვერ ნახავთ მცენარებს. Animals can live without light. If you went down very deep, you would find animals. ძალიან ღრმად რომ ჩაყვინთო, მაინც ვერ ნახავთ ცხოველებს, იმიტომ რომ იქ არ არის სინათლე. Now in activity 2, it says find the endings and write the letters. This plant hasn't got any water. მცენარეს წყალი არ აქვს. If the plant had water, რომ ჰქონდეს მცენარეს წყალი, what would happen? It would grow. ის გაიზრდებოდა. არა აქვს, მაგრამ რომ ჰქონდეს, გაიზრდებოდა. მაგრამ არა აქვს. აი ამას ქვია second conditional. ამას უწოდებთ ჩვენ მეორე პირობით წინადადებას და ვუწოდებთ ვაწარმოებთ აი ესე წარსული დროით ნაზვსავ წარსულ დროში, შემდეგ მომავალი წარსულში will, would და შემდეგ უკვე მთავარი ზმნა. Now next sentence. Ned hasn't got any money. Ned's არ აქვს ფული. If Ned had some money, he would buy a computer game. Ned's არ აქვს ფული, მაგრამ Ned's რომ ფული ჰქონოდა, Ned's რომ ფული ჰქონდეს, ის იყიდიდა კომპიუტერულ თამაშებს. It's not sunny. If it was sunny, we would go to the beach. He's not wearing a jacket. If he was wearing a jacket, he would not be cold. რომ ეცვა ჟაკეტი არ შესივდებოდა, მაგრამ მას არ აცვია. It could happen, but it didn't happen, right? She's not tired. If she was tired, she would sleep. დაღლილი რომ იყოს, დაიცინებდა. Then in activity 3, we have finished the sentences. If I had a lot of money, I would and see this boy is dreaming here. What he is dreaming about? შეხედეთ ეს ბავშვი ოცნებობს. ოცნებობს საკრავ ინსტრუმენტზე, ოცნებობს მანქანაზე, ალბათ ოცნებობს დასვენებაზე სადღაც, ხო? If I had a lot of money, I would buy a car, expensive car, or if I could go on holiday, I would go to Miami Beach, I don't know. If I was 21 years old, I would drive the car probably, and if I had money, I would buy this drum. Now, before we go to workbook, let's do one exercise that I have on the board to make sure you understood. We should write these sentences with if. John hasn't got any money, he can't buy a guitar. Მას არ აქვს ფული, მას არ შეუძლია გიტარის ყიდვა. რომ ჰქონდეს ფული, თუ კი ჯონს ეკნებოდა ფული, ის იყიდიდა გიტარას. If he had money, if he had any money, he would buy a guitar. This is how it would sound. If John had any money, he would buy a guitar. Okay, had and would. Here we have has not and can't. Now the girls, probably it's better to write with red chalk, right? The girls don't have bicycles, they don't ride every day. გოგონებს არ აქვთ ველოსიპედი და ისინი ვერ ატარებენ ველოსიპედს ყოველდღე. If the girls had bicycles, მაგრამ რა მოხდებოდა რომ მქონდეთ, მაგრამ არა აქვთ. რომ მქონდეთ, თუ კი ეკნებათ მათ ველოსიპედები, ისინი ატარებენ ყოველდღე. If the girls, let's write the verbs. If the girls had bicycles, let's write have with red chalk, yes? Had bicycles, they would ride every day. Every day. Okay. Tom doesn't study. He doesn't pass his exams. If he studied, he would pass, of course. If Tom studied, he would pass. His exams. Okay, so this is how second conditional looks like. Now let's go to the workbook and see some other exercises on the same problem. On page 94 in the workbook, it says complete the sentences with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. And it has the same type of sentences. Lucy hasn't got a cat. Lucy hasn't got a cat. If she had a cat, she would call it Lucky, and so on. Then in exercise 2, you should look at the pictures and read and write sentences. John hasn't got any money. And see, he's got a guitar. If he had money, he would buy a guitar. Here is the weather is not good, it's raining. So if the weather was good, he would go for a walk, and so on. Finish it yourself. Now let's go to page 106 in our pupils book. And before we listen to the conversation, you can see Daisy and Ken. It's page 106. And they are at school, of course. They are in the corridor talking about something, and see the pictures. She's asking him some questions, and he's trying to use his imagination. I think he's teasing. You can tell he's teasing her, right? მიხვდებით ალბათ რომ რაღაცა არასერიოზულად პასუხებს დეიზის კითხვებზე. კენი და ცდილობს რომ გააღიზიანოს, ან დასცინოს, ან რაღაცა გაიხუმროს. Let's listen to the conversation and then we'll go on.
Excuse me, I'm doing a survey. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Not at all.
OK. My first question is, what do you enjoy doing?
Let me think. I enjoy sleeping.
Thank you. And what do you hate doing?
That's easy. I hate getting up early.
What do you avoid doing?
That's tricky. I avoid running.
What? Well, here's my last question. What are you looking forward to doing?
I'm looking forward to lying on the sofa and watching TV.
Honestly, you're so lazy.
I love teasing you.
So, in activity 2, there are some questions like, what do you enjoy doing? I enjoy swimming. What do you hate doing? I hate playing football. What do you avoid doing? I avoid washing the dishes. What are you looking forward to doing? I'm looking forward to going on holiday. So as you see, there is one thing to enjoy, hate, avoid, and look forward. Enjoy is something that you do with pleasure, you know. Hate is something that it's even more than don't dislike. You just hate it. Yes, it's armoწონებაზე უფრო მეტია, როცა ამბობ რომ hate, it means მძულს ამის გაკეთება. Avoid is when you dislike and you are trying to somehow, not do it. Avoid არის თავიდან აცილება, როდესაც ცდილობ რომ რაღაცნაირად არიდო თავი. And look forward is when you're excited about something that's going to happen. And in every case, it is followed by ing form verb. დააკვირდით, რომ ყველა შემთხვევაში მოყვება სნის მეოთხე ფორმა ing-იანი ფორმა. I enjoy working, I enjoy reading, I enjoy watching TV, and on and on. And hate, again, ing. I hate playing, I hate working, I hate studying, I hate reading. And avoid, again, ing. And look forward to, don't forget, I'm looking forward to doing something. And in conversation, we heard, would you mind? And it's also followed by ing. Would you mind answering? Would you mind opening the window? Would you mind closing the door? დააკვირდით, რომ ამ გამოთქმასაც მოყვება ing-იანი ფორმა. Then down in the box here, useful phrases, would you mind? And it should be followed by ing form. Would you mind talking to me? Would you mind answering my questions? Let me think. That's tricky. That's easy, not at all, in honesty. You should think about, I'm doing a survey, will you answer my questions? And you should think about the questions and try to use all the words and phrases that you have heard in conversation. შეეცადეთ, რომ თქვენ თვითონ დაწეროთ კითხვები და გამოიყენოთ ყველა ის გამოთქმა, რომელიც აი ამ დიალოგში მოისმინეთ. Now let's go to workbook, page 95. Exercise 1. Complete the sentences with the verb in the box. Use the ing form of the verb. I like reading. That's exactly what I was telling you. I enjoy, I hate, I avoid, I look forward, and ing form, like the girls prefer listening to pop music, and so on. Here, complete the dialogues with the words in the box. Down you have the words like favorite, me too, and you should read the dialogue and you should guess, according to the context, where to put these words and complete the dialogue. Now it's time for spelling. In spelling today we have Mr. Sparkle. Is it Sparkle? Or it's Miss Smart. It's Miss Smart telling us about some words end with the letters EY, sounding E, like chimney. This is a deep sea chimney. And then you have to complete the words. Journey, chimney, belly, key, donkey. Okay, and put these words down under the pictures. And then only few words end with the letters I-R-E, like fire. The hot water looks like smoke from a fire. So activity 2 says read the words fire, wire, empire. Let's go to the workbook. page 96, you have the words that end with the letters EY, like chimney, belly, journey, donkey, and you should write these words, put EY, add EY to these words and put them down. Then read the clues and write the word. You use this to open a door. What do you use to open a door? Of course, a key. A tall tube where smoke from a fire escapes, it's a chimney. The lowland between mountains. Okay, I won't tell you everything because you have to write it yourself. And then complete these words with IRE, like fire, wire, empire, and do the exercise. Now, at page 97, it says a phrase is a group of words that are part of a sentence. They give us the difference what is phrase and what is complete sentence. You know that at every lesson we write class composition, and then you have to write independent composition, and it helps very much if you have some phrases or some notes ready before you write composition, because they give you ideas how to write, what to write. At the same time, they try to it's good to remember everything, not to forget, right? To make notes. And put down some phrases, but phrases are not complete ideas and complete sentences. ძალიან სასარგებლოა, როდესაც ვწერთ ხოლმე თხზულებას, ჩანაწერების ან ფრაზების ჩაწერა. ფრაზა არ არის სრული წინადადება. ფრაზა არის სიტყვათა ჯგუფი, სიტყვა რამდენიმე სიტყვა, რომელიც არის მიზანი ამ ფრაზის არის ის, რომ გაგვახსენოს რაღაცა არ გამოგრჩეს და როდესაც არის ფრაზა, მე ადვილად ვაწყობთ წინადადებას. სწორედ ეს მიზანი აქვს ფრაზას. In exercise 2, you have to complete the sentences with phrases from the box. You have phrases in the box, like the top of the tube wore. And down you have some other part of the sentence, and you should match the phrase with the words, sentences. And then you should write P for a phrase and S for a sentence. Like in the morning, it's just phrase, of course, right? But if you say, we went to school yesterday, that's complete sentence. So this kind of things I think is very easy for you, and you will easily do it yourself. Okay, that was all for today. We learned about second conditional sentences. It's sentence when something could happen but is not happening at the moment. How to use if, how to use past tense, and future in the past will, would. ვისწავლეთ პირობი წინადადებაზე, როდესაც რაღაცა შეიძლება მომხდარიყო, მაგრამ არ ხდება. როგორ უნდა გამოვიყენოთ წარსული დრო და would და უნდა გამოვიყენოთ, როდესაც საუბარია ესეთ პირობი წინადადებაზე, რომელიც არ ხდება რეალურად, მაგრამ შეიძლება მომხდარიყო. We learned about the phrases like would you mind, I enjoy, hate, I look forward, I avoid, plus ing form, like would you mind opening, would you mind answering, I hate doing, I avoid running, and so on. We learned about phrase and sentence. This is all what we have learned today. So I think it was interesting. Thank you for listening, and see you later.